Wait, what am I supposed to say something from the things you said?
You gotta wait, man.
Oh.
Hold on. All right, so let's talk about it, all right? So you want to create generational wealth, but you don't know how. I'm going to show you by also showing my youngins how to do it right here. This is not financial advice. However, this is for educational purposes. All right, I'm going to show you how to take $1,500 into $15,000 with just a few rules. Don't mind him, but we're going to learn something new today. All right? So before we get into the option strategy that's going to help you turn that $1,500 into $15,000, there's a few rules that you need to know. And I'm going to have my little assistant here read the first rule. Nick, what's the first rule? What's the first rule, bro?
Did I have to remember them?
No, you didn't have to remember them, but it would have been like, it would have looked good for our first video if you had to like memorize.
Wait, hold on. Let's start this again.
All right. Come on, bro.
Only invest in what you believe in. Do I
Only
say the EV?
Only invest in what you believe in.
No, I want to say it.
Okay.
Wait, do I say EV?
No, say it.
Okay. Only invest what you believe in.
What he said, all right? So what that means is, before you put your money into anything, do not take any YouTuber's advice. That's why I would never tell you what to invest in. However, I will tell you what I am investing in, and that's going to be the EV world. I think EV world, Ford, General Motors, ChargePoint, Plug Power, I will post a whole link of everything that I have that I'm going to be planning on investing in. I want you guys to only invest what you believe in. Therefore, you will not get emotional and you will not sell on the dip. This is for a 5 to 10 year growth. We're going to take that money and we're going to multiply it by our option strategy. Tell the people what you want for Christmas.
I don't want anything.
What you just tell us?
Money? Shoes?
Not shoes. Okay, so what shoes you want?
Jordan 4s, white Oreo color.
I'm going to post it on the video. At the end of this video, if it's a certain thing, if you can answer 3 questions and we get 100 likes and 100 followers within a month, I'll get you the Jordan 4s.
I thought it was for Christmas.
Yeah, but it's too late now. You think go get them by Christmas? What's today's date?
The 5th, 17th.
They ain't going to come in by Christmas. Be real.
I mean, they'll come in.
So you don't want to take the deal?
I'm not going to answer the questions right.
How you know that?
What are they about?
About what we about to go over right now. No? All right, let's go. Okay, so what's rule number 2?
Only set a current payment.
Oh, wait, that's not what the rule says.
Only set reoccurring payments.
That's not what the rule says.
Yeah, look.
What does the rule say?
Set
Just read it, bro.
Come on, I need to... Okay. Set reoccurring payments that you could afford.
Which I'm trying to teach him. You cannot create generational wealth without investing in yourself. What that means is we're going to use the Robinhood app. We're going to set up recurring payments so every time you get paid, you pay yourself. What's the point of working if you can't reward yourself? All right, Nick. Tell them rule number 3.
We will never day trade. Only swing.
Because the average person does not know what a zone is, what a break is, right? So you are taking a high risk by betting with money that you don't necessarily have to lose. So we'll only swing trade. And we're only going to swing trade in things that we believe in again, right? That goes right back to rule number 1. All right, so if you swing trade, you're thinking you're buying something on the low, you buy on a dip and it dips further, that's okay because you can wait. The stock market swings, it goes up and down. So that's why we will only day trade. It'll eventually go back up, you'll eventually get gains. And the number 1 thing is, you do not have a loss if you don't sell. You only lose money in the stock market when you sell. Eventually, it will come right back around. Now we're going to get to the good things. All right, what's the next rule?
We will get into positions by something put options.
We will only get into position by only selling put options. All right, this is the point where you have to pay attention because now we're about to get into the very like nitty gritty of option plan, right? So what is selling a put?
You agree to buy a stock at an agreed upon price.
So you agree to buy a stock at a set upon price, right? So when we're selling a put, right, it's like an insurance premium. It's like an insurance contract, right? To basically say, I want to own 100 shares of your company for a certain price, right? If you don't want it to be at $8.16, right, you can go, I'd rather buy it for $7.50. So when you're here, you hit trade, right? And then you go to trade options. And then it'll ask you, do you think it's going up or do you think it's going down? I wouldn't even worry about that. We're going to sell a put option about a month out, right? And the reason why is because you want to give it time. And the more time you give it, the higher the premium you're going to collect. So if I hit January 21st, you see here, you want to make sure you select sell or put, right? And you'll see right here in the center, it has the current stock price. You see that?
Yeah.
Right? Everything to the right is going to be the premium. It's going to be how much premium you get, how much it costs per share for that contract, right?
Yeah.
Because you're selling the put. On the left-hand side, that's called the strike point. So if I select the 750, that's saying I want to go into contract to sell a put in order to purchase these shares at $7.50 a share. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So if I hit this button here, it'll tell me, right? Because remember, one contract is for 100 shares. It'll ask you right here how many you want to do, right? You put 2. What'll happen is it'll tell you what you're bidding for, right? And right now, the premium's worth, you have your bid and your ask. If you put it at the bid point, it'll tell you for 2 contracts to sell a put on the date that we selected, it's going to give you a premium of $100. You're going to get that $100 immediately, right? However, for collateral until that date of 121, right? To that date of 121, what's going to happen is they're going to hold the amount of money that it takes to purchase those shares, right? So what's 750 times 2? You're the mathematician.
1,500.
Exactly. So what happens is you get $100, but they're going to take that 1,500 and hold it until that date for you to get that. Now, the two things that can happen within doing this, right? 2 things that can happen. It can get to that strike point by that January 21st date that we got, and you will then be assigned to purchase those shares at the $7.50 that you got it for, right?
Yeah.
And you still get to collect that $100 premium, right? So the second option would be you could literally sell that put option, collect the premium that I gave you of $100. Come January 21st, it does not reach that strike point, right? And you still get to collect that premium even though you don't buy the shares. So what that means is you could literally put your money up for collateral every single month. You could...
I can't say like this for video. It's in my eye.
No. No, you good? No. No.
Got like, I don't even know what I got in my eye.
Well, fix it. So, back to what we're talking about.
No, I can do this one.
You done? Okay, so you can literally put up your money for collateral every single month and plan on never buying a share. You can literally go, I want to put up $100 or collect $100 of premium every single month, knowing that the strike point would never reach it, and collect premiums every single month. And that is how you can 10 times, 7 times your money. All right? All right, let's go to rule number 4.
We just did 4.
That was oh, you're right. Rule number 5.
Once we are into position, we will sell calls at least a month out to collect premium.
So what that means is, right? So we sold the put, right? To purchase it, right?
Yeah.
Selling the call is the opposite. We're going to sell a call in order to sell those stocks. Meaning, so let's say you sell a put, you didn't expect to purchase it. You just did it because you wanted to collect the premium. Instead of just selling that stock right away, collect more premium. That's how you 2 times your money. So now, it's the same thing. If you come here, right? Instead of going to sell a put, we're going to sell and we're going to sell call. But now, you know how I said when you sell a put, you want to do an in the money put? You never want to do that. You want to sell an out of the money call. Because when you sell an out of the money call, what it's saying is, if you purchased it at $7.50, right? I say you purchased it at $7.50, right? You want to sell it at, let's say you want to sell it at $9 a share. So you can go here, right? Sell a call at $9 a share within 3 months. For one contract, you're going to collect $144 of premium, right? Then what's going to happen is, two things that happen. It could not get to that strike point, right? Let's say you did it for $9. So what that's saying is, I want to sell these shares. Even though I bought it at $7.50, I want to sell these shares at $9, right? So what happens is, they'll give you an insurance on that, an insurance premium of $145 to sell it at $9. If it gets to that strike point, one option is you get assigned and you are forced to sell your shares at $9 a share. But you still get to collect that $145 of premium. However, you still made double profit because you purchased it at $7.50, but you're still selling it at $9 a share. And that's how you can easily take $1,500 in a year and turn it to $15,000 by selling puts and selling calls.
And collecting the premium.
And collecting the premium. Okay, it's clicking. Okay, it's clicking. And collecting the premium. It's a simple version of how we do it. I collect premiums month after month to double X my money. All right, $1,500 to $15,000 is very easy. We're gonna show you how. Our next video is it gonna be about Greeks or EV World?
Greeks.
The Greeks. All right, we're gonna talk about it. All right, it's a little gray screen you see right before you select the option. All right, we're gonna dive deeper to it. All right. Oh, 3 questions that you must answer for these J's. So, question number 1. What is selling a put?
So yeah, like, you agree to buy a stock at an agreed upon price.
Okay. And what do you put up? Question number 2. What are you putting up as collateral for selling a put?
The money.
Ooh, the money for what? The money, you are putting up money.
For the contract.
Ooh, okay. So you're going to put up money for the amount of the contract, for the amount of how many shares?
Yeah.
For how many shares?
100.
For 100 shares to purchase it, right? Question number 3. All right. Do you do an in the money call when selling the call, or do you do an out of the money when selling the call?
A call, not a put.
Not a put,
It's
a call.
Because the call is in.
Okay. So we will get his J's. If remember it was three things. If you got the 3 questions right, which you did, now we gotta get 100 likes and we gotta get 100 subscribers in a month.
Please.
Help this man get his Jordans, all right? Next video coming up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.